Guys, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm not seeing. I'm only seeing. I don't know. Does it mean that I'm not? Or does it mean that I didn't set it well? I'm supposed to be seeing messages here. Hello, guys. Good afternoon. Good morning, depending on where you're seeing me from. So, this thing has started again. Is it from my side or what? Welcome, guys. Welcome. Guys, what's popping? Monday vibes, guys. From Senegal, all the way from Senegal, West Africa. My problem now is that why am I not seeing people post and messages here? Support the mm, guys, will I say that I'm having difficulties in setting these things here? So, guys, Guys, I'm very sorry, please. I don't know what is going on with me today, honestly. So today we are going to be talking about Senegal. Yeah. If it's your first time seeing this face, because I've tried many times, I don't know, guys, if you know how to set these things, because after I saw that I'll be seeing messages, like I've been seeing people's messages, but it wasn't going very well. It wasn't working because I've been seeing like where they draw something like human being, but I'm not seeing any messages here. That is my problem. That is why you are seeing me pressing or pointing something. So I'm still learning. Please pardon me. I'm still learning, okay? The more we go, we learn. The more we go, we are learning. Okay, guys. So what are we going to discuss today? Okay, my name is Linda Oluchi. I'm a mom of 2 years. I I reside here in Senegal with my family. So we are 4 in number. Yes. So that is it, guys. So what else? Why did I open a YouTube channel? I say that I love YouTube right from when I was in secondary school. I love YouTube, but you know some of the movies that we watched then on YouTube. But I opened YouTube back then in Nigeria, but something happened. I lost my phone and everything was just vanished. So ever since I traveled to relocate to Senegal with my husband and my family, it wasn't easy at all, guys, to relocate to another country that is not your country. It wasn't easy. It's not even easier. It's not a shite play. So although it's still African country, but there are different. Yes, a whole lot of difference. A whole lot of difference. So I've said it in my my live stream yesterday. Guys, my live stream yesterday was just short because yesterday was very cold. Yesterday, the weather is very cold yesterday, and my baby was like crying. So I have to pause the live stream to go and attend to her. Yes, because she's having a catarrh, you know. She's having all this cough, yes, because of the cold, the weather. So today we are going to be talking about things concerning Senegal, my experience here in Senegal. So I've talked about language barrier. Yes, if you can speak French, good for you. If you can speak their language like Wolof, there is a lot of foreigners here, white people here. Here I would say typically here is mixed. Is mixed. We have Mauritania, Morocco, Guinea, Mali, Nigerian, Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, South Africa, America, Gabon, a lot. So guys, I'm going to be taking you around, although I am not in the capital, because here I am is their former capital, which is St. Louis here. Here is the former capital of Senegal, but now they now change it to Dakar. Dakar is now the capital, you know. So if you want to go for a tourism, the only place where you can own all this old house, everything is St. Louis, because it's the former capital of Senegal, former capital of Senegal. So all those the wall, everything, the house, the old houses, they are still here. They are still intact. Everything is still intact. So we have a lot of tourism, people that want to come for vacation, all these people, yes, every week, yes. So what's else? Another thing is here, if you want to locate to Senegal, come, come, we are waiting for you. We have enough places where you can stay. We have hotel, we have bungalow, we have self-con, everything you required is here. It's here in Senegal. Senegal is a very beautiful country and very, very economized. Whether poor or rich, average can live here in Senegal, yes. So I have a lot of my friends are normally white people, yes. France, because some of them, there are some that speak English, some that doesn't speak English, they speak French, yes. So that is it. So Senegal is a very good place to come for tour, yes, to just look around. They have sea, they have swimming pool, they have everything you need to enjoy life, they have it. So yes, they have good hotels, good road, they have good food, yes, it depends. So they have restaurants for foreigners. For us Nigerians, if you want to eat good Nigerian food, you can travel to Dakar, yes, because here in St. Louis is not that, it's not that here is mostly business area, and they don't have a lot of population, but Dakar has maximum populations, yes. Dakar Dakar has a lot of population. So we are here is just a small town, a small town, yes. So let me say their currency, you know, they use safer, you can do exchanges. So their main currency here is safer. They have 50, Sensa, Sanfra. They have Sensa, they have Mifra, they have Day-Mil, they have 3 mil, all those numbers upwards. So even if you, in fact, an average person can live here. Everything is just normal. Their economic is just normal. You cannot go hungry once you are here in Senegal. No, because there is how will I put it now? You can never go hungry here in Senegal. The one thing I love most about these people, the way they, as in, the way they love, I don't know, my first experience here, when they prepared food, their food mainly in the afternoon, lunch, and they have time for everything. Like once it's 2 o'clock p.m. is lunch time, 2, 3, 4, you have to rest and continue your business. So whether mostly once is their lunch time, whether you are walking on the road, for example now, I use here, maybe here is my shop and it's time for lunch, I'll be eating lunch in my shop. Maybe another person will be walking past by and saw me that I'm eating. He or she will come in and wash his or her hands and join me to eat. I won't say anything. I even offer and share the meat I have with the person. Okay. So that is my experience here. I was very shocked. You can never go hungry in Senegal. No. They are very accommodative. They are very friendly. Not all of them. You have to be careful. Yes, not all of them. But the most people that I've met are very, very friendly. They are even open to teach you. their language. Yes, so for me, I'm having difficulties in their language, but my problem, I understand, but to speak the language is it's kind of difficult for me. So yeah, I je parle français, mais mon français c'est pas trop clair. I'm speaking French once more, not very well, but I can defend myself in French. Yeah, you got it. Excuse me. So the next but not the least, yes, let's talk about house rent. Yes, in case if you want to locate. So house rent here is mainly monthly. For we Nigerians, we normally pay house rent for 1 year, but here in Senegal is not like that. House rent here is month you pay. There is a house for 40,000 CFA, 50,000 CFA. If you're a single person, yes, you can find a house like that, but I don't think you can find such house in Dakar, because Dakar is very expensive now. Yes, Dakar is very expensive now. So people are even locating to neighboring town near Dakar, because Dakar is crowded. So the house rent, yes, I've talked about it. And the NEPA bill, the light, yes, the light bill, you have to be paying the same amount. So you have to be paying for light, electricity. So they have their own ways. They have like a Senelec is people that's in charge of light bills. They're in charge of light. If your light spoil, you will just have to call them. Before you close your eyes like this and open it, they are there for you to repair everything. My experience, yes, in my house, this is my house now. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Yes, I was like washing. I'm using the washing machine. I don't know what happened. Something just sparked, and they just take the light immediately. The light just cut off. And in the evening time, uh, I called my husband, see what happened. And immediately around 5 p.m. in the evening, one of their workers came, and they just sorted everything out straight away. Sometimes there's ones that don't request for any money. No, they don't request for any money, unless it's something that's, that spoils, that you need to repair or buy some material. So yeah, that is my own experience. Yes, so Senegal is quite expensive now. After the COVID, everything just turned high. Everything now is up, rising. Everything now is, then before 2019, 2020, things were very, very affordable. But after Corona, everything just rise up. And the fight, and I don't know, everything just rise up, and things like food items or other things, everything is now expensive. Yes. So another one I'm going to be talking about today is transport. If you are planning to locate to Senegal or capital or anywhere, transport. For me, I've once lived in Dakar. Dakar is very expensive. Dakar is, the house rent, the water bill, everything is very expensive. So there, the transport where I was working before, the transport, if I shake how much I spend on transport in a day, or let's say in a week, it will be around, let's say 20 25 mil. It's very expensive. You won't even notice it until you sat down and calculate how much you have spent on transport alone. Okay, it depends on where you are going, on where you're working, how much they are paying you. Okay, so after that I started to be self-employed. Yes, since I started having family, I started to, you know. So the next thing we are going to talking about, what their food. Have you tasted Senegal food before? Tell me what you think in the comment section. So Senegal, they have variety of food, but their main dish is rice. Everything rice. Any dish without rice is not Senegal. No, it's not Senegal. Anything is rice. If they want to, they have something like their sauce. They have shep, they have chepujen, they have chep yap, they have chep gina, they have shep. The main thing that is different there is the sauce, meat, fish. Whether you are using fish, meat, turkey, or you are using chicken, or you are using pork to cook, it depends. That is it. But all these things are the same rice. And they have what they call supu kanja. I have tasted that one once, but it's sweet. But for me, now I've tasted, but the one I like most is yassa. The one they use only onions to cook. I love it. It's very sweet. So yes, what else are we going to talk about? So guys, do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel to support me. Okay, support your girl, support me, support this family that is growing. Help us to grow more, bigger and bigger, to enjoy. Okay, so guys, I think I'm going to, okay, let's just say one more before we round up. Let's talk about hospital here. They have government hospital, they have private hospital, they have uh army hospital. Yes, so the one I've attended, or the one, because I gave birth here, all my kids, all my children, I born them here. Yes, so I have the experience. So I wouldn't say that where I am here in St. Louis, they have general hospital, which is government hospital. They have clinic. They have um, private hospital. But for me, that private hospital is okay, but I don't think it's higher expensive to compare to general hospital. General hospital, all the equipment, you will find it there. Even if you go to the clinic or this private hospital, they will still refer you to general hospital because they have all the equipment there. But the problem is that when you reach there, the population, even if there's one certain time I have a problem in my chest. My chest was like very painful then. So I didn't even know, because that I newly give birth. Yes, I newly give birth that time. My baby was like 6 months then, and I started having this sharp pain in my chest. So I've used everything, but no avail. So I decided to go to the hospital. We went to the clinic and they refer us to general hospital. So we went to the general hospital. The queue there was very long. We went there around 7:30, and we returned back home around 9 p.m. in the evening, to tell you the amount. Or that's why people are running away from general hospital, because there's a lot. There's no section you won't see line. I don't know whether people are sleeping there, but that hospital is very big. It's very, they have every equipment you are looking for. They has it. So there are some cases that, because I have a friend that lost his mother, may his soul rest in peace. So they normally transfer the the lady to Dakar capital for treatment then. So it depends. So they have hospital here. It depends what uh, the sickness. I'm not praying that you are going to be sick, but they have hospital and it's also expensive. They are not going to give you medication. They're just going to be give you the medication. They're just going to write the medication down. You are going to purchase purchase it in the pharmacist. So that is it. And also the school, because my children are currently going to school here. Yes, they have there is English school, there is Muslim school. They only teach their Quran, their language there. There is general school, like, yes, it depends the one that you want your children to attend. Mine, they are attending English and French school. So that is where they are going. Mind you, it's not a child's play. It's expensive, but it's affordable. Yes, it's affordable. The only one that is expensive here is crèche, like daycare. Yes, daycare. Daycare is quite expensive here. Like to register your baby in a daycare, you have to keep like 200K for ground. Samil, you have to keep like 200,000 sefa in the ground for begin to do registration. After registration, they will now tell you how much you are going to pay in a month. In a month, you'll be, for me then, I was like paying like a current sale 45,000 sefa then. So they are going to feed your baby, they are going to do everything. You will see a baby of 3 months, 2 months, 6 months. My own then, my baby is almost a year and 6 months. Yes, he's a year and 6 months then. But I didn't even agree for them to give my baby their own food, because my children are selective. So even their father, they inherit it from their father. Their father is selective. In fact, not every food my husband eats. So do you know what I did? Every morning I will make a fresh meal for my baby. She likes this egg. She likes egg in the morning, not cook one. There's one that the way I normally do my own, I added milk and whisk the egg. After, I will now pour water in the pot and allow the water to boil. I will now put the egg inside plate and put it inside on top of this thing and boil it, and it will now look like pap. Yes, so I will now put it in a flask and cover it, and now arrange my baby milk formula. I will now arrange everything. So that is how I said there is no problem. I don't want you guys to feed my baby. I want to put or arrange his own food for him, so that he won't have problem. Because there are some children that you won't even know they are selective. Like some parents, they will now just, in front of that, they will drop their children and go to work. They don't even mind whether did my baby like eating this food, because I've visited after my baby resumed school. I visited them like 3 times. Yes, 3 times, to know what my baby really wants to eat. I noticed that He didn't even like the food. Sometimes if they are feeding him, he will reject the food. The next thing he will start crying. I wouldn't even know unless in the evening time. You know, there are teachers, they won't tell you everything. When it is time for me to go and bring him back from school, I will notice he will be very light, as in he will, the body, the you know, he will be very light. I will notice that no, this baby, he didn't even feed well. When I came back home with him, I will feed him very well. He will be eating food like someone that is starving like 2 days. So I decided to start making my own meal for him. So that is it. So if you like, for me, my advice is, if you want your children to start crunch, make sure you visit the school like unexpectedly. You visit them to know what they are feeding your children, or whether your children like, because if you ask them, they will say, hey, your baby eats very well, without you knowing that they are not feeding your baby. I'm telling you the honest truth. That is my experience. So after that, I make sure they feed my baby very well. So that is it. Crunch here is quite expensive. School, it depends the kind of school, but school is expensive. Like, it's expensive. So I'm so happy that my baby is no longer in crunch. He's now in nursery. Yes, in nursery. So it's still the same amount. It's very expensive. If you want your children to learn and clean environment, you have to, bring out money. So guys, I have to stop here because I love you guys very much. Please like my video, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you want me to to put more light concerning traveling to Senegal or locating to Senegal, let me know. Just DM me. I will tell you more you need to know. Okay, because every month we have new people every month. So guys, I will show you around. Yes, every month we have new people, new faces. So do well to like, share, subscribe, support guys. Subscribe and turn up the notification each time I uploaded a new video. You will be the first to see the video. Okay guys, I have to stop here. Thank you guys. Thank you for those that my old and new subscribers. Thank you. My new subscribers, you are welcome to the family. My OGs, I want to use the opportunity to say thank you very much. Thank you for your support. Okay, see you next time.